Are you trying to decide whether you should keep hens to help in your allotment garden, whether that would be helpful or whether it will be a hinder? I'm going to share the best of what I've been able to accomplish with keeping hens in our allotment garden, in our garden, where we try to find the balance between having the growing areas for food, and then also we've got plants and herbs and flowers around the border of the garden. I'm Beth from Garden City Chickens, a blog and YouTube channel about the free-ranging chickens in my small garden. When you have an allotment garden, it needs to be either permanently fenced off from your hens all year, or like what we're doing currently is we temporarily fence it off while the growing season. Once the growing season is finished, we take the fencing off and we allow our hens to go in and clear the plots. And what I mean by that is they'll go in and they'll eat all the leaves, they're going to dig in the soil, they're going to eat any bugs, larvae, they're going to eat seeds that have fallen, and that's helpful for getting rid of pests, and the weeds will be less, I find as well, sprouting up because they're just eating a lot of what they can find in the topsoil. They're also going to complete that whole cycle, and everything they've eaten, like the fallen fruit that might have been left behind, it all gets digested in their bellies and comes out as chicken poop. And chicken poop is a great manure, one of the best. It's very high in nitrogen content. So it's a lovely full cycle when they go in to clear the plots. Now, for this reason, this is why we do not let them in to the allotment growing areas when we've got food in there, because they're going to eat all the leaves off the plant, they're going to dig up the roots, they're going to kill the plants. So they need that separation. We also keep our plots matching themed by the plants we choose to grow in which sections. Like, for example, in winter, we'll choose one plot to have our winter plants, food-growing plants in there, like the broccoli and the leek. And then the chickens can have the other plots that we're not growing in and open those up. So I'm not going to spread out my winter plants a little bit over all the plots. We're going to put them all into one. So kind of think about that as well if you're going to have hens in around your allotment area, is try to keep those themes of the period of the growing season for the plants you put in each one. Now the rest of our garden, we've got hedges along the border, a little apple tree, herbs, some mini shrubs, some flowers. Now those need protection at certain times of the year as well, but the hens have access, to all of the garden all day, all year round. So what we do in like the early spring, when the new leaves are coming out, some of these bushes or flowers, they need protecting until, let's say, the flowers get to height, or until the chives really grows back in fullness, and then okay, now the chickens can have a go at it, because we have 5 hens currently in our rear garden, about 130 meters squared. And that's just about enough at the moment. I don't think we could do any more hens. I think they would eat more than the plants could grow back. So at the moment, we're just at the balance. I don't think any more than that. So has that helped you decide what you're going to do with your allotment? Are you going to include hens to add value, or going to pass on that? Let me know in the comments below, or send me a message. I'd love to hear what's worked for you and what you might do. Thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see you next week. Bye!